Hello and welcome to a replay cast of an Amateur Dota 2 League Season 4 game. This is Reign Empire versus Team Rush. If you've never heard of Amateur Dota 2 League before, I highly suggest you go check them out. It's a great location, great website if you're interested in playing some more professional Dota 2. And it's a great league all around, very friendly people, very welcoming. And let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we have an Ezreal ban as well as a Lycan, Tree Ant. The Lycan is expected. These Tree Ant and Keeper of the Light ban, that is pretty unexpected. Keeper of the Light did get a pretty amazing buff a couple of months ago when 6.81 came out with an Aghanim Scepter upgrade. But in the professional tier, I've not seen Keeper of the Light get much play, if any, at all. And with Tree Ant, he was actually really popular for a long while. So I can accept those bans. Maybe they have some strategy in mind where Keeper of the Light is just so frustrating to play up against. Keeper of the Light is really annoying if your team doesn't have very good push, because he can clear creep waves like there's no tomorrow. So the first pick is going to be Wraith King. It could be either a support or a carry. We don't know right now. It's a strength hero, so he is pretty tanky. He does have a stun as well.
10 seconds remaining.
As well as I believe his passive gives lifesteal. Yes, Vampiric Aura gives lifesteal. So he's a stun, lifesteal. We could see him go to a carry or go to a support. Typically by professionals, we'll see you see him as a support role and very slowly transition to a carry role. But we'll see what Reign Empire wants to do with him. And this Ancient Apparition pick is pretty good against Wraith King because his Ancient Apparition's ultimate's going to disable Wraith King's Vampiric Aura in a way, because nobody will be able to regenerate any HP while Ancient Apparition ult is upon them.
Reserve time.
Pretty good idea so far. Not much is revealed. The Tide Hunter ban, another common ban. He's a really good team fighting hero. Let's see, a Leshrac pick. It's a little unusual. And TI4, he was actually trying to get some picks by Newbie, and I think the team really showed off what Leshrac can do. And Leshrac, he's a great support. He's got a good stun, really great at pushing towers to Diabolic Edict or helping kill off enemies without lightning now that applies as slow. But he still usually fits a support role that can do quite a bit of damage, so it's possible they could run him as a carry, but I'm expecting Leshrac to be a support with Ancient Apparition. Now Mirana by Reign Empire. Again, Mirana fits a lot of different roles. She's been super popular with 6.81 patch. Because she's pretty survivable with her leap. She can do quite a bit of damage with range and her starfall. She can set up stuns really well as long as she lands her arrow. So typically her arrow is combined with another guaranteed stun. Something like Wraith King's stun is going to be guaranteed. So there's already a good way to combine those two skills right there. So I like Reign Empire's picks so far. They're a good combination, but at the same time you have no idea what roles these heroes are going to take. So you don't know if you want to pick heroes to get rid of them, or if you want to not care about them because they're going to be playing more of a support role. Same thing with Team Rush. They picked two supports so far. They banned out Death Prophet. She's a good pushing hero. Usually goes mid. Reign Empire, looks like they banned out Faceless Void and Viper. Faceless Void pairs up really well with Ancient Apparition. Oh boy, they're picking fast now. Alright, we got Invoker here. Really great, pretty squishy, but really great mid and late game hero. Also fits a bunch of different roles. He definitely needs a lot of farm, because he needs those experience so he can level up his spells. But okay, with his Puck pick now, Puck is probably going to go mid just because Puck does such a great job of winning mid. Invoker, I'm probably going to go safe lane. Invoker hard lane can work, but he's really squishy and that's pretty scary. This Bane pick is a really great pairing with Mirana. In fact, I'm surprised Team Rush didn't ban out Bane. Because what you do is you just Nightmare somebody, then you use Mirana Arrow into a guaranteed lot of damage, long time stun. It's really great for setting up a whole ton of kills. This Morphling is also a really good pick because Morphling's biggest weakness is silences. And right now there are no, the only silence is on Puck, and that's not terribly of a long one, and then even still Puck has to get pretty close range to do that. Morphling's going to be really heavy right clicker, and he's pretty slippery. He's going to be able to disappear pretty quickly, although being quite squishy. Manga Siren, that's actually a pretty good pick all around to round things up, and that's going to be their carry for sure. I imagine so. She's really great at stopping team fights if they're going on, so that's actually going to be really great. I'm expecting it to be like more of a used as a counter initiation, so if Morphling jumps in with a Mirana and Bane Nightmare, there's a Fiends group going off, she can just pause the team fight pretty much and have the rest of her really squishy team back away, run away, retreat to safety. At the same time, they're going to have, Team Rush is going to have a pretty hard time protecting Naga, so that way she can get enough farm and do what she does best at pushing down towers and getting that early radiance, so her illusions will just do a ton of damage. Now, Rain Empire, I'm expecting they could either pick up a mid or they could pick up an offlane. Like, Mirana could go offlane with the Bane probably, so they still could pick a hero that could fit a lot of different roles. As far as damage wise, all the heroes in Team Rush aren't that strong, so they don't really need a ton of damage. Morphling will be plenty enough damage eventually. I'm expecting, do they need a tanky hero? Maybe somebody who could help take down Roshan really easily. Mirana's stun can help with that, but any hero that would provide minus armor is going to be even more beneficial. Oh wow, they actually go with a lone druid. Okay, so that's going to be their offlane. I'm expecting a tri-lane on top with Wraith King, Mirana, Bane. Or maybe they'll put Mirana mid, Morphling, Wraith King top. It's going to be hard to... It's going to be hard. It's interesting to see where these lanes end up going. This Lone Druid pick. Lone Druid's a really tanky hero. There's nothing much else left to say. He needs a lot of farm though. Definitely needs a lot of farm, but he can do the off lane pretty well because he's a ranged hero and his Spirit Bearer at level 1 just is really tanky. So the Spirit Bearer and his Lone Druid's right clicks, he can actually do a pretty good job of getting last hits while keeping himself and his bear alive. And as far as kill potential, there's no hard stun on Team Rush side, so Lone Druid dying is pretty unlikely unless he misplays quite a bit, or Puck, and not till Puck gets level 6. Alright, let's get through the teams here. I'm going to take a short pause here while players are still waiting to load in. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here. I'm actually gonna speed up the time here so that way we can get the match going a little bit faster. Best part about casting a replay, no doubt. Okay, that's one player. And some alt chat that really didn't need to appear there. And let's see. Still waiting on the Mirana to reconnect. There we go. So I'm expecting the unpause to come out. There we go. Back to normal. All right. So for Team Rain Empire, we are going to have Alpha Sandelis on Mirana. We have Farabate on the Lone Druid, Kappa on the Wraith King, Aguslash on the Morphling, and Miguel on the Bane. And then for Team TR, we're going to have More Than Evil on the Naga Siren, going for a carry build. Valley is a Leshrac support, Pharaoh on the Ancient Apparition, and Snuff on the Invoker. And let's see, Invoker has not, looks like, okay, he's got Blades of Attack. This is most likely going to be a Quas Wex build. The reason is because if you go Quas Wex, you get absolutely no damage because you're not leveling up your Exhort, which gives you damage and intelligence. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Cold Snaps, Tornadoes, and EMPs out of this Invoker here. A lot of blue and purple spells. Good stuff. Now let's see if they catch out anybody here. Yeah, also, sadly, Invoker is one of the worst level 1 heroes, so if they do catch someone out, he's going to be pretty darn useless. He doesn't have any spells to offer, and doesn't look like they're going to find anybody. They didn't even place a ward, which I agree with. They don't need a ward out there. this early in the game. It's not going to accomplish anything. If you place a ward right here this early on the game, 6 minutes will go by. There's not going to be any kills, any kill potential on here unless you have a global ultimate, and none of those will be ready by the time level 6, around 6-minute mark. So, a food for thought if you're looking to play later on. Alright, looks like we're actually going to have Puck, perhaps on this off lane. We're going to have Invoker on the mid lane, like that. Looks like he'll be up against the, Lone Druid. I'm expecting, Lone Druid should have a pretty good time with this matchup. Over here we are going to have the Ancient Apparition, Leshrac, and a Nagasai Tri-Lane against the Mirana Bane Wraith King Tri-Lane, which so really surprised. What is Mirana doing? She really needs to throw that arrow. That really did not need to happen. So our Team TR get a very easy first blood going to this Ancient Apparition here. And bought boots immediately, which is great because Ancient Apparition's a pretty darn slow hero. Definitely could use those early boots. So looking at the rest of this lane, just based on how that went, I'm expecting the TR here, this Nagastar, to easily win the rest of this lane. As long as they don't push it out too much like they are here, but they're pulling. So
is under attack.
Everything will be just fine and dandy for this Nagastar, and she will probably, if things keep going the way they are, she's going to have a easy Radiance. Yep, but there's plenty of time left. Plenty of mistakes that can be made. Looking toward the mid lane, right now things are still even. Actually, the Invoker is probably up right now. Let's see if he can get any last hits on her tower. That's the problem with Invoker, is going cross specs. It's so hard to blast hit under these towers because your damage is so slight. Only 54. Okay, he's got cross specs now, or got his Cold Snap invoked. Still, not much is going to be able to be done with a level 1 Cold Snap. Looking back to mid lane, Wraith King is back in play, and let's see if looks like they're kind of just dancing around the supports. They're trying to catch each other off guard, trying to make sure their carries get as much farm as they possibly can. And we actually got Puck here applying pressure on the tier 1. This Morphling is actually taking quite a bit of damage. It's actually to be expected. Morphling can actually have pretty good damage. Thankfully he has a ring of protection, but Puck can do a lot of magic damage. So yeah, it looks like Shadow's doing a really good job of outlaning this Morphling. Yeah, just like that. Although this waveform right there jumped to it just to avoid even more damage. It's a pretty smart idea. Looking back to the mid lane, looks like Lone Druid is actually taking the lead for now. Going down here, looks like Nagasiren's lane is still pretty pushed out against her favor, which is a bit of a shame. But she's still winning the lane, and Puck continues to absolutely dominate this top lane. Morphling is completely out of regen at this point, and Puck still has 1 Tango left. Not much in the way of mana. Although now Puck's got his bottle, so this is going to be really great. This lane's going to go even better. Yeah, especially with Puck's Silence. Puck's Silence against Morphling is going to be enabling him to get a lot of kills. There definitely needs to be like a support rotating in here. In fact, there's going to be a bit of a kill. Yeah. Oh, Puck better. Oh, yeah, it should be a kill. Easy. Well, not necessarily easy. That was really well played by Morphling and Puck there. But as expected, Morphling against a Puck, especially the Puck with a bottle this early, just Morphling cannot deal with the silences. Because Morphling needs to be able to waveform away to, because his HP pool is too low at these early levels. He wants to keep it kind of high so he can actually have enough damage to get some last hits, but he needs some HP. He also still has no regen, and he's slowly walking back to lane. This is going to be a while. Oh, is there some interesting... Looks like I got a kill on Bane here. Mirana used Leap, and he did use Arrow, so they get a Leshrac in return. I missed an Invoker kill. And it looks like Mirana's going to go TP away, no problem. Because there's no way to stop that. Where did Invoker die? He died in the middle lane here, so that's going to be really beneficial for the lone druid here. He really needed that. It's going to really help win the rest of his lane here. In fact, actually, this is really fantastic for his lone druid. He's already got a level 3 bear. Yeah, Entangle is probably an Entangle, and then just this is the damage output between the two of them. It's going to be really tough to beat. I'm expecting, Lone Druid to win out the rest of this lane, but perhaps there's a gank coming in. This is going to be, it's going to be an okay setup. It's nighttime right now, so the vision's going to be a bit reduced, but Lone Druid is playing pretty safe. Leshrac is actually holding onto his skill point right now. Just has a stun and the lightning, so looks like he decided to abandon on trying to get a gank down there. This bottom lane here, Naga Siren is still winning quite a bit, 20 CS to Mirana's 8. That's quite the big win. As far as support levels go, looks like Team TR is winning quite well on all the support levels, on all the supports. Looking back on top, how's our Morphling, how's our Puck doing? Yeah, Puck's still getting really good harassment, and Morphling is just, at this point, having an absolutely terrible lane. 1 CS per minute is just not okay for Morphling to have. He is going to be extremely delayed for the rest of the game. Oh, Puck missed his silence. You just need one more last hit. Oh yeah, he's got, there he goes. Oh, also whiffed his Dream Coat, but he really wanted that kill, and he's going to teleport back home now. It's like Invoker's going out for a kill. Relatively easy. Tornado into a Cold Snap. Probably a net. Nope, just Riptide. And an Ancient Apparition. Yeah, right now Team TR seems to be quite in the lead, except for the Spirit Bear who's definitely winning the lane from Invoker, but Invoker just got that kill, so things are going to be evening out a little bit better for him. He's got his phase boots online as well, so he can actually right click okay as well. Oh, looks like Puck's here. Looks like they're going to be setting up trying to set up a kill perhaps. No, he's just checking out for runes, and this Invoker may be dead. He should really invoking Colt. Okay, he has enough Wex and the phase boots to just disappear. Let's see if Leshrac can get a kill here. It's gonna be really hard. It's really hard to land that stun, especially with him moving as fast as he has. 393 move speed is really difficult for Leshrac to land his stun on. There was a bit of a brief moment of opportunity when the Cold Snap was going on, but they didn't have quite the coordination. There's a missed arrow by Mirana. She actually should have really gone for that Ancient Apparition. Instead, she went for the higher priority kill, the Naga Siren, but oh yeah, now Puck's here. They're going to really clean up on all this. Yeah, Wraith King's completely dead, and now here's going to be Bane. Oh yeah, that was a really beautiful Dream Coil right there. Totally going to ensure that Miguel is dead. Oh, they're even diving past the tower. Right, now, Shadow is in a bit of trouble here, although Mirana doesn't have any mana left to cast a spell, and Puck's going to easily walk away. That was a really good engagement for TR there. Got 2 kills. Almost got the Mirana as well. Looks like she's really chasing. She has a Clarity, so she's going to be very slowly regenerating this mana, trying to get enough. Okay, now she turns away. This was a smart idea. There's just no way she's going to get that. The Clarity is just going to regenerate so slowly, and all Puck would have to do is right-click once, and the Clarity would be gone anyway. Well, Morphling's getting some more CS, though, now that Puck is up his lane, although still only 13 by the 9-minute mark is really unhappy for a Morphling. This poor guy. Yeah, just serving up a kill and Iron Branch. Looks like Invoker's building probably going to be a Yule Scepter. Typically you build move speed items like a Yule Scepter and a Phase Boots. Well, it's interesting because you aren't particularly going for the move speed. It's that the Phase Boots give you the damage you really need to be able to actually win your lane and do some damage and actually get last hits. And the Yule Scepter gives you a ton of intelligence and mana regeneration, which is really important because as a quas specs you have no exhorts. Alright, let's see if we can get this kill here. That's a good blast by Ancient Apparition, but a lot of support came by Rain there. Let's see if Naga Siren can Get this. Nope. The Starstorm's going to completely destroy all the illusions. There goes a tornado into an EMP. Hit Mirage. He's going to die. Oh, wasted the salve as well. That's too bad. And then a Naga sleep. Oh, there's a lone druid down here still. Oh, forgive me. I forgot to zoom out there. Like again, that was a bit more back and forth before Rain and TR. A bit more of an even engagement, and perhaps a lone druid here for level 4 spirit guards. They might try to push this tower, although there's no catapult. Oh, there's a catapult. All right, they should take this tier 1 tower, especially since all these other heroes are revealing themselves in the other lanes. Yeah, they're going to Ancient just going to blast this lane to help try and reduce the damage that's going to come out. And the Courier's carrying more rewards. For Wraith King, it's going to be handy in setting up more kills further on.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Got to turn off my friends list. It looks like Nagasaren's here trying to get some kills, but there's really not much she can do against all three of these heroes, although Wraith King is far away, but she doesn't know that. Okay, looks like we're going to kill this bear here. They get going to tangle. Now the bear is moving really, really fast. 473 move speed. Can't compete with that.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And Invoker meantime is going to try pushing this mid tower. He has actually really good attack speed with all that Wex. So to finish that point from earlier, oh, I actually went for an Oblivion Staff. Interesting. It's still a good choice because as a cost Vex Invoker, you really want to get items that will give you intelligence and mana regen. Because Exhort typically will give you a bunch of intelligence, which gives you mana regen as well. Those items make up for that.
Top tower is under attack.
That was a really successful gank by Team TR there. Net into a Cold Snap and a Ice Blast.
Tower has fallen.
Looks like they might try to push. They're going to push this, but they won't be able to. I don't think they'll be able to get this tower. All these knock illusions are doing for some damage, but I don't think they got all the power they need, but they did take a top tower. Invoker's still chipping away this one. He should be able to finish off this tower.
Dire's bottom
Might have to take a hit or two. No, he's going to be fine.
Dire's middle
Looking to the bottom. Actually, looks like they are going to take this top tower here. Looks like Team Rain was trying to get together, but oh, this Puck with this double damage is just destroying. Poor Wraith King needs to be really low. Pretty low level at this point. 5 against Puck's 11. Oh, there's Ancient Apparition. What an interesting combination that just happened there. Yeah, this Puck is just doing a ton of damage right now. Smurfling did a really good job more waveforming in, but they can't compete right now with all the damage that's coming out of this Invoker and Puck. Yeah, Morphling really need to run away there. Okay, they're going to get Invoker in exchange, but that's going to be a 4 for 2 exchange in the favor of TR. Let's switch over to net worth here, see how they're doing. Yeah, Puck's way on the top chart, and the only one that's close to is Lone Druid here. Ice Blast just helps stop pushing the creep wave, but Lone Druid's going to be just fine. Looks like, okay, he's got a hand of minus on his bear, so that's, I don't know when he obtained this item, but that's going to be really helping them out, although they're looking pretty poor in this early game so far, so they have a bit of a challenge ahead of them to keep Team TR out of the rest of their towers and out of the rest of their lanes to help keep Lone Druid on his successful track, as Morphling was lost his lane so hard, he's going to be so delayed that their main hope now is definitely this Spirit Bear. This Lone Druid here, and they need to get him as much farm as they possibly can. Looks like he's going to be trying to kill the Naga Siren here. There's definitely that. He's missed Micro in the bear a bit, but Micro's hard. What can I say? Okay, and Naga Siren's easily going to just sleep and walk away. Looks like no, she's not going back in. Okay, there is some help coming in from the Invoker, so that's why she's sticking around. She may try, no, she's completely out of mana. In fact, she might down here. Okay, that's... oh, this could be close. Okay, that was really close. Thankfully, the Ice Blast as well as the Tornado totally saved Naga Siren there. She will be heading heading back to base to heal up. Now it looks like the Team Rain is coming together here to try and gank. Unfortunately, Mirana's arrow just missed right there. There's going to be an ultimate used by Mirana. Let's see if they try and get anything. Unfortunately, her arrow's still going to be on cooldown. She's quite far out here. Yeah, looks like they're going to disengage there. Looks like Wonders will be heading down mid. That's a good place for him to go right now. There's a creep wave pushing in, so he'll be able to get all this farm. I'm going to speed up the game here so we don't have to sit through this pause. They didn't even tell us why they're paused. We could definitely take a look at the XP graph. Okay, there we go.
Thanks.
Yeah, the little graph is way in front of TR's favor. That's not to be expected. They won all of their lanes except for the mid lane, and even still, mid lane was a bit of a toss. Both teams did, both Invoker and Lone Druid ended up walking away with some kills each of their name and some good CS. Looks like they're going to be pushing mid here, but Team TR is going to be. Oh, it's a missed Ice Blast there. That's going to be allowed for it. Oh, beautiful Dream Coil. Oh, beautiful jaunt as well. There comes a Tornado, EMP, Naga Siren. Yeah, Cold Snap. Yeah, this is going to be easy pickings. Unfortunately for Team Rain here, they got completely blindsided. Team TR came in from the side here, really unexpected, and a good EMP Tornado drained all of their mana. That combined with Puck from Dream Coil, his silence, there was absolutely nothing Rain could do about it by that point. Yeah, Morphling, poor Morphling here. He knows that there's nothing he can do. If he walks in here, he's just gonna die. Bottom lane here is too pushed out. He's taking a long route either to the top. Oh, they're gonna call GG. Honestly, not too. Pretty expected. Yeah, the problem was there wasn't quite enough coordination between the Mirana Bane and this Wraith King here. Mirana missed a couple of arrows and a couple setups from the Bane's Nightmare, and it just felt like that tri-lane was a little discoordinated. Which is unfortunate for Team Rain. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this replay cast. My name is Wolf. This was a cast of the... Ooh, just ended.